You know, in my position for what I do here, as a psychic, I have people come into this very room actually, lots and lots of people, and they file in, they sit down, and we start talking. It doesn't take me very long to realise just how tired, stressed, irritable, fed up that many people are. And for me, they want some answers, and that's fantastic. And so what I'm doing is I'm expanding my services, which is really good, and it's really quite exciting what I'm doing, to being a stress and many other things release program. And as a part of that, one of the things I'm doing is I'm in the process of taking people to Bali for an experience, discovery and a visit. It's just fantastic and has a lot going for it. So the thing specifically I want to talk about is sleep. When you go in Australia and in the Western world, what we normally do is we look at about 8 hours sleep as the optimum. Again, that's all we need and that sort of stuff. Now, most people, if you count up your sleep, you're not getting that. Winter time you might be, summertime you're certainly not. Now, that's not such a problem. That's not such a challenge. What I would say though is if you're getting a lot less than that and you wake up really tired in the mornings, you are stressed and you need more sleep. Okay? Now, you can get that here, and yep, you could try and go out and get drugs and things and all that sort of stuff. It's still not going to help because it doesn't fix the main problem. So what I'm offering is, come to Bali with us and experience the Balinese energy. This Balinese energy is like an elixir of life. It's like taking a special potion, which is life-saving and life-giving and youthful and everything. It's just incredible stuff. And so what happens is when we go to Bali, some really interesting things start to happen. So people sleep well. You know, it takes a day or so to adjust to the slowness or to that energy. And I've seen it with I monitored myself, and I frequently monitor other people who come with us. And it's really interesting of just how into it they get, this energy and the results of it in the way it perks them up. And what happens is people who come along and they've been tired and all this sort of stuff, within a day or so they're getting up early in the morning. They're meeting us for breakfast. They're getting up extra early while it's still dark even, and going down to markets with Tracy, or I'm doing a little bit of work or something, or I often go to markets myself with her, and just hang out there and taking even more energy and getting to know the locals and all that sort of stuff. It's just amazing. So think about your sleep patterns and how you get up out of bed in the morning, and I can promise you that a trip to Bali with us, your sleep patterns will not only change while you're there, this stuff, you'll bring it home with you. This energy, as I said, it's an elixir. You actually bring it home with you, and it is incredible. So what happens is we go to places which help this along. Just being there is one thing, and then we can top up with many other things, like visits to temples, where we do some meditation. I'll talk about more meditation in a minute, and visits to a couple of pools. One's from a thermal pool, another one's cooler, and we go in there and they are cleansing. They are amazing, and I've always found that it's not a long way, it's not a tiring day or anything to go to these places, and we get to do it on 2 different days. That day we get back, as soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm out for it. Okay, it's amazing. Until about 5 o'clock next morning, I'll wake up refreshed and vivid and lively and everything. It's just a different experience than you've ever had before, if you let it. And the meditation, we teach you to meditate. Now, this is not about meditating for sitting down in the lotus position for 15 hours and going like that. Although if you want to, you can do that. This is about learning to meditate with people around and all that sort of stuff, and some pretty amazing energy places. places like Gunung Kawi, that's the King's Temple, and Bezeki, which is the biggest temple in Bali, and the energy up there is on the slopes of Mount Agung, and the energy up there is just incredible. You take it in, you absorb it, and it becomes a part of you. So think about it. Come on over with us in October, which is our next one. Click below and you'll see a place where you can go and get more information from the website and that sort of stuff. And there's the PDF to download for more information, and you can click and book easily, or you can give us a ring for more information.